Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning back into my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to be here again. I'm sorry it took me so long to put up another video, but all your encouragement and kind words have been amazing. And today I talk about a bunch of new products that I have been loving lately and a new foundation that I've been loving. And if you want to see how to get this look that's simple and basic, then keep on watching. I'm so excited to do my makeup today with this new foundation that I've discovered. It's called Kyley's Beauty Mattifying Foundation, and I got this with a promo code. I only had to pay shipping. It was a few weeks back. They were doing their new launch, and I think I paid $3.99. This foundation is actually worth $22, and even though I'm not a huge fan of matte foundations, I love this one. You guys have probably seen me post it a bunch of times on my Instagram in the last couple weeks, and that kind of says a lot because half the time I don't even wear foundation. So I'm gonna use this today, and we're just gonna go through my whole face basically. I want you to see how I apply it. I'm not a huge matte person. I like for some luminosity, so I'm gonna start out with my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This is almost gone. I'm trying to use it up, and to be honest with you, I may not repurchase it. That'll be in another video when I do my empties, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm just gonna spray this all over and let that set in for a second. Now, because I don't like really matte foundations, I will be using my beauty blender to blend this foundation in. I find that that's the best way it works for me. So if you do like a more matte finish with this one, I would probably suggest a brush, but today we're going to use my beauty blender. So I'm obsessed with this packaging. It's so chic and very I don't know, modern looking. I mean, makeup can look modern, right? Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and dot it all over. By the way, I'm so sorry it's taken so long to get another video out. It's just, this is not the first time I've recorded this video. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so as I mentioned in my previous video, I don't really care for foundations that cover up like my freckles. I don't like for my face to not look like my skin, if that makes sense. So I really enjoy that about this foundation. It still does show my skin, especially using the beauty blender. I can't say how it would look with the brush because I haven't used it that way, but this is how I prefer it. So I'm just gonna bounce that around. Okay, so some of my favorite things about this foundation: one, it's made in the USA, so awesome. Two, it definitely blends my pores, so it's more of like an airbrushed finish, which I love. I love that my pores don't show. I do have my fine lines, and especially in this area where I am very expressive with my facial expressions. Still don't know a good way to say that, but you feel me. Okay. So now that's pretty much blended in, and even though it looked a little bit on the yellower side when I first put it on, it definitely, I think, is perfect for my skin tone. I'm in the shade 2.25. That was the lightest shade that they carry. So if you are fairer than me, which I don't know if is possible, I'm not sure you'll be able to find your shade yet, but I feel like this was perfect for me. So it blends beautifully. It looks very satin. It's not full coverage. I'm sure it could be if you were to build it up, but since I'm really not about that life, I'm good with this. And it's just beautiful. It sets beautifully on the skin. It doesn't emphasize any of my lines. Like I said, my pores are blended. I'm super, super happy with this foundation, you guys. For $22, I mean, you can't go wrong.